Hi guys, welcome to another episode with me. My name is Beatrice Chow. Karibuni sana. Thank you Sylac Media for shooting with me on this episode. Today we have something special for you guys because tomorrow happens to be Valentine. So happy Valentines guys. As we're shooting this, it's on the 13th. So happy Valentines, my people. So we're shooting a marriage series. Because a lot of divorces have been happening recently, not just recently, but maybe over the past, I don't know, 1 year or 2 years. So maybe this will help some of us, the single ones. So we're going to start with a single episode, then maybe how to marriage and how to stay in marriage. So I hope this one will help you guys. So Karibuni. So we're going to start with a single episode, and this one is very interesting. Yeah. So we're going to start with something that's very clear in the Bible, but apparently for us mostly ladies, we don't get it very clear. And I think there's a verse in the Bible which states that he who finds a good wife finds a good thing. It's not she who finds. So I need you to let you know and like rest in your femininity, knowing that your man is going to find you, not you finding him. So you just need to rest knowing that he is going to find you. And that what the Bible states. Like some of us, like obedience is a very big thing and we're just not obedient. Like we just don't know how to follow whatever we're being told, and that's why we end up maybe divorced, maybe we end up single for a long period of time because simple instructions, guys. Simple instructions. So this is where we're going to start this particular episode from. So I need you to like keep that at the back of your mind because this is going to take us through and the whole series. So he who finds a good wife finds a good thing. So we're going to start from I think I've said it before on our like first episode that Ruth I think I've said on our first episode that I stated on our first episode that this is a very important like character in my life because this is a lady that like sits in her femininity and just waits. And even if you look at Esther, how Esther became queen, like she was just resting. And then maybe someone, I don't know if it was his uncle Mordecai, who stated that there is a the king is looking for wives. So the king is looking for wives. So she needs to appear, and you don't need to, like, when this mantle is yours, you cannot force it. Like, you don't need to force it because like I feel like some of us will really force issues, and then they happen not to go the way we plan them. And so you need to rest and know that, like, if it's ordained for you, it's yours. Like, and the Bible says it very clearly, like whatever God has purpose for you, it will stand as long as you claim it, as long as you you say it with your mouth, and yeah, like it's encoded in your heart. And there's a verse in Revelation that there's a friend of mine called Philly. Revelation, I think 2 verse something. I'm going to take it somewhere here. It actually states that um like the door that God is opening for me, like no man shall be able to close it. Like you need to declare that the doors that God is opening for me, like no man shall be able to close them. So just rest in that and know that if God has said that you're going to be someone's wife or you're going to be someone's husband, you need to rest in that and know that in His perfect time. And sometimes things are going to be late, sometimes things are going to not to happen the way we want them, but we need to rest and know that, like, whatever God has promised us, whatever God has ordained for us, it will happen as long as we declare it in our hearts and in our mouths, guys. So the next thing is definitely I've said this before on my channel, like work on your garden and the bees will come. You just can't expect to maybe be married and you're not working on yourself. You need to work on yourself. Like some of us put high standards on the men that we want in our lives, and we don't put the high standards on ourselves. Like, you can't want a clean man and you're not clean by yourself. You can't want a man that's making money and you're not maybe making steps to make that money, because this man that makes money, like, is not going to come into your house. Like, you have to be in rooms where he is in. So you need to position yourself in places where, like, those people are. You need to at least make an effort. Okay. So you have to be like, there's a story which is very interesting. There's a story of the foolish five virgins and the wise five virgins. And I feel like some of us, even like while going into relationships, we don't have enough oil to sustain our relationships. We don't have enough oil to sustain our marriages. And that's why most of our marriages, most of our relationships fail. So while you're going into, and that's why you're single right now. God is creating this season so that you can create time to fill your oil, so that you can create time to fill like your cup. So use this time to fill yourself up. Like, go to school if you need to. Learn maybe decorating your house. Learn money making skills. Learn whatever you need to learn, so that when that like particular person comes into your life, like, you are equipped. I know God has equipped us, but you need to make an effort, because this person, remember this, your other like half is also praying to God, and his prayer is like, God, I want someone like me. Like, there is no way you're going to pray for a lesser person that than you are. Like, you have to want someone at least who meets you where you are, or at least someone who's higher than where you are, so that you can learn, like, you can teach each other something. So you have to make what is it called? You have to at least make an effort to empower yourself or equip yourself with the skills. So don't just sit there waiting for your husband, guys. I know that people think the people who sit at home and just like sit in the femininity, they're wasting their time. But listen, these girls are working on themselves. These girls are taking time to read books while they're at home. Maybe they're working on an online course at home. They're building skills. Maybe it's just manicure or pedicure, they're doing it at home. And maybe that's what the man is praying to God. Maybe the man is just like, God, I want like just a clean wife, someone who knows how to um do the house chores well, because I know there are men that get icky when they come home and they find their house very disorganized. So there's a man out there that is like, God, I'm going to provide for everything, but I just want a wife that, a home wife, like someone that knows how to take care of a home, of the kids. So depending on the type of like husband or wife that you have to meet them where you want them to be. You have to also empower and equip yourself, okay? And this is a big one, because personally I'm not a submissive person, and I don't know, I we really need to learn how to submit, because most of the time I go with this like I can do it by myself, because I've done most of the things by myself, so I really don't know how to like turn it down and be like do it for me. But I'm learning, guys. That's why we're here. So you need to learn how to submit to your other half, like learn how to it's rest, or just like just submit. I don't even know how to talk about this this one, but okay, we're going to learn together, and when we are maybe at least equipped on this topic, we can actually later on and talk about submission in like just one full episode. Maybe we're going to have another guest speaking to us about submission, because clearly it's not something that um I'm I'm good in. And then as we close, I think most of most of us ladies, we run to our exes when you see that things are not going well. When you see that um maybe like we're stuck on being single, we tend to go back to our exes. And I met a friend. I have a friend actually who told me this very clearly, and I was just telling her my story of how, like, I'm still feeling my ex, and I was like, like I want to go back because he's there. Uh, so my friend told me, Lot turned back and she turned to a pillar of salt. And she was very precise and very clear, like, child, you're not going back. And if it means you need to block that person and just delete the number, just do that, because this is for your own safety. Just don't go back. And in, um, in my friend's wise words, like, just take the story, because the Bible stories are there for a reason. So if Lot turned to a pillar of salt because they looked back, like, what are you going to turn into? So I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope this one was helpful to you. Um if it was, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you again, Sylac Media, for teaming up with me on this one. Their contacts will be down below. And yeah, happy Valentines again, guys. Bye.